Hey guys, how you doing today? So today I have a short story to tell you. So I used to get a lot of sleep paralysis when I'm sleeping in bed and I'm trying to wake up and I can't even get up. It's like I'm stuck. I'm just like I'm up, but I can't even move. And eventually I will come out of it. But it was happening a lot, so it started bothering me. So I spoke to my mother because she's a very really religious person, and she knows a lot about these things. So she told me, "Oh, don't worry about it. What you need to do is go to a church and get some holy oil, some holy salt, and some holy water. Bless yourself, your body, and your house." Okay. So these are the items that I have here that I've been using for years because it was happening so much. It started to bother me, and I started using these, and eventually it just gradually stopped happening. And even when it happened, and I'm stuck and I want to get up, I wasn't scared anymore because I know once I get out, I can come bless my house, and so forth. All right, so I want to show the salt first. Okay, so this is a salt that's blessed. Hopefully you can see that. It's blessed by the priest. And then the holy water, which is blessed by the priest. I suggest you keep your holy water in a glass container. We have in a mason jar. And the next thing we have is the holy oil, which is blessed by the priest too. Okay? So I'm going to demonstrate on Tracy so you can see how the holy oil, salt, and water works. All right? Okay, are you ready? All right, so the first thing I take the holy oil and I put a little dab in my hand, not too much, and I make the sign of the cross and I start from the bottom up, all right? So I start on your feet first. So I name the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit on one side, and then the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. So I put it on her feet first, and then I say a little quick thing, that Tracy walks in the right path and in the right direction, and she's protected and covered by the Holy Spirit. Then I move to her hands. I make the sign of the cross, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. The same thing for the next, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. That Tracy holds on to the truth, and her hands, anything she touches just blossoms and flourish and blooms. Okay? And then after we go on the top of her head. Make a sign of the cross of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Alright? And then I say, protect her head with a helmet that nothing can penetrate, no negativity can penetrate. Only positivity remains in the head, and it comes out to heal the world. Okay, so that's what I say for Tracy, but you could add your own spin to it. All right, and the next thing we're going to go to is, let's go to the water. Okay, so the holy water. All right, so you see it there. So what you do is now you bless your body. Now you want to bless your house, where you live, okay? So you take a little, splash, and then you just sprinkle a little bit, just a little bit, right? And you say, so bless my living room. So there's good energy, good vibes, prosperity, collaboration, good times, good memories. Just bless it, like no evil spirits is going to disrupt our bad energy.
I already feel the good energy.
You feel the good energy?
Yeah.
How does it make you feel?
Great.
Good. Okay, good. So you can go from the living room, you could do the kitchen, the balcony, your closets, the bathroom, bedroom, your garage, whatever you have in your place, okay? And the next thing we're gonna go to is the holy salt. So this is really for the body. So whether you may have like a cold or you may just feel this off. I feel kind of off today, Just take a little dab of the salt. Just give it a little salt. Say boom. Okay? And this salt is just going to purify the inside, because the inside of the body, there's many things happening in there. Heart's beating in your lungs, chemical reactions, red blood cells, there's a whole bunch of stuff. And even the physical body, but sometimes it's just like the energy in the body, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so Tracy has a really good story she wants to share with you that happened to her when she started using these healing or protection things.
So I think one of the strongest memories I have from using this is I was so exhausted on the couch, didn't know what was going on. I knew that I was being sent bad energy. Okay, so I just left a job. I was in a transition phase, and I was coming at a really kind of low vibe space, and I could feel someone talking badly about me and putting bad energy on my name. So Oren, I didn't even think about it. It popped in Oren's head. I think I need to do some cleansing, energetic cleansing and protection for you. As soon, I was like dead on the couch, like exhausted. I didn't feel good. I was like, what's going on? Am I gonna get sick from this? So as soon as he did this protection on me, I went from like exhausted, like within minutes, to having energy. And then later on, I got confirmation that my name was really being dragged through the mud. So as we are healing and evolving, we have people that maybe don't like the changes, or they get angry with us or jealous, right? Because as we heal, we're going to trigger people as well. And then they have the opportunity whether they're going to stay and continue in that old cycle, or they're going to evolve and grow. And if they choose to stay in an old cycle, the karma, that negative low vibe energy, they can send to you. So we really want to be protecting ourselves as we're doing this healing work, to keep moving forward onto our highest life path. And so as a channel, I do healing work. So I'm of any faith that wants to raise the vibe. You know, I understand the truth in all teachings. So that's kind of, I use many different things for healing. I'll use selenite as well, sage to cleanse the home. But when you're being sent that low vibe energy, sometimes you can't do it for yourself.
Yes.
So then you've got someone else that will come in. And that's the main thing. Oren has a strong faith behind using these tools. So number one thing is always your mindset, your faith.
Yes, yeah,
right?
Your faith. But also, I want to say you may be doing all the right things, on the right tracks, just really leveling up. Really doing all the right things, you know what I mean? And you may be trying to accomplish certain things or move forward or whatever. And it's just not working out. You're stuck in the mud. Like, what's going on? I'm really doing all these things. It could be that, like Tracy says, someone could be set. There could be some bad energy, meaning that something unresolved within you, or it could be someone could put a curse on you.
Just through thinking bad thoughts of
Exactly.
you. Which I guess would be what was happening with me.
And even there's this bad spirits just floating all over.
That aren't even in this dimension.
Exactly.
So.
All right. So you're going to protect yourself against those things on your path to righteousness, leveling up and trying to accomplish all the goals that you want to accomplish. But one tidbit, you really have to be walking in the right path. You can't be dabbling and doing bad things and use a protection and it's going to work. No, you really have to be in your integrity and in your truth. Okay, so.
And it's something that, like, you can't just do the cleansing once and the protection once. It has to be kind of like part of your routine.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Especially if you start to feel low vibe energy.
Yes. So once you a consistent thing and a routine, and also don't be like, oh, I'm gonna steal some money. Okay, now I'm gonna protect myself. No, it's not gonna it's not gonna work like that. Okay, you have to be in your truth and your integrity.
Yeah.
And that's what I really have to say about that. Anything else you want to add? Or?
I guess it protects the people doing the healing work, doing the work that's going to help humanity as a whole, right?
Yes.
So.
Yeah. And I wanted to also say the reason why you want to make this video was because of what's to come, right?
Yes.
I think that's a big thing.
Yes, with 2026.
Yes.
Because we're going into a huge shift on the planet. So the people that have been doing their healing work are going to evolve They're starting to create a new earth, so they're going to evolve. And then there's 3 days of darkness, and that's where the people in low vibration are basically calling in the low vibe energy. And so that's what's going to happen during the 3 days of darkness. It's going to be very toxic, low vibe energy. So we really want to protect ourselves during this shift. There's going to be some polar shifts that happen just before this, and it's going to make people go a little bit funny. And so these are the times. It's going to be 91 days of darkness going into the 3 days of darkness.
So you want to start now to get that routine going, because it's early now. You don't want to wait till it's there. You want to have that routine. It's down, and you know what to do. Okay.
And pushing past your fears. This is the number one thing, is to push past the fears, because then you don't feed that low vibe energy anymore, and you help to create the new earth, which is healing. So
this is the last thing. If you want to get these products, we can get it from Tracy from Inner Being Awakening, or you have another choice where you can just go to a church and they can bless the water, salt, and the oil for you. But we'll be happy to ship out some items to you if you want them. Okay? And that's what you have to say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Happy healing, guys. You got this, and we're all in this together.
Together.